Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Tower Rush. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a pre-early access build, so it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see here, including this review, is subject to change. Patches are being applied constantly. In fact, I did try to review this game the other day, but unfortunately, I ran into a game-breaking bug, and to the developers' credit, they patched it that night. As soon as I released my video, they patched it, so I took my video down, and I'm going to release this one instead, because it's only fair. So, what is Tower Rush? Well, it's a tug-of-war style game where you've got a tower on the left, and the computer has a tower on the right. You're going to be sending units at each other with the intention on destroying the other person's tower. And there are multiple units in this game. You've got your standard warrior units, you've got clerics, you've got these archers, they're called wardens. You've got conjurers, which have some magical offensive weaponry, and so on. Not all of these units will be available right away. For example, zealots, and I think there's spell weavers and some other units. They will be made available once you upgrade your profile past a certain level. And even your basic units, like your basic scout unit, which you start with, can be upgraded, assuming that you get your profile high enough, which is kind of cool. And in doing so, that will increase that unit's health, attack, defense, magic, speed, and any sort of special ability that they may have. So that's really nice. I like that. There's also a tug-of-war mechanic, like I was saying earlier, where if you get past the halfway point on a particular mission, a bar will start filling up. And if you completely fill up that bar, you get to choose 1 out of 3 boons, and that's actually very helpful. There's also these one-off attacks and potions that you can buy with gems. Gems are like in-game currency. And you'll be able to use them to your advantage to get past certain missions. In fact, I couldn't get past mission 3 without using these things. So it seems like these particular one-offs, these power-ups, as you want to call them, are almost necessary to getting past the next hump. And I don't know how I feel about that, only because when I go back to replay prior levels, I'm not getting any more gems. So what concerns me is that I'm going to use a ton of power-ups on one level to get past it, and then when I get to level 4 or whatever, level 5, what have you, to the next level, I'm actually like losing currency, if that makes any sense. Like I'm fighting this uphill battle. Eventually I'll get to a point where I need power-ups for the next mission but don't have it because I burned them on the previous one. I mean, yeah, you can buy them with gems, but unfortunately you do not earn gems by completing earlier levels. So if I go back to level 1 and replay it, I'm not earning gems. Now, aside from that, there are achievements, and if you do complete these achievements, you do earn gems. So I guess you can continuously grind out earlier levels to complete these achievements and then earn gems that way. But I would have preferred a way to earn gems by grinding out earlier missions so that when you get up to level 4, say, or level 5 or level 6, and you're up against a wall and you don't have enough gems to buy anything, then, you've got a way to go back and grind out more gems so that you can then buy more power-ups. So I want to see a way, like a flat, like 50 gems, 100 gems for completing an earlier level, something like that, just so that the player doesn't feel like they're climbing an unbeatable wall that they will eventually not be able to climb anymore, if that makes any sense. There's also a bug right now with the options menu. There's this auto pan feature where at the beginning of every mission, it will auto pan the camera to an enemy that spawns. You can disable it in the options menu, but then as soon as I start the next mission, it's untoggled again. So that needs to be addressed. So like I said, this is pre-early access. There are things that need to be patched out. There's a lot to this game that I'm actually really excited about. For example, there's Guardians in this game, where there's 1 of 5 Guardians that you can choose between, some of which are locked behind, I want to say a paywall, but an in-game currency paywall. And you're going to be earning these talent points for them, and then you can upgrade their skills. And you can switch them out, too, which is kind of cool. Like I said, there are units that you can upgrade. There are talents that you will be earning from time to time. Some talents might be like, okay, heavy impact, increase the damage of warrior units by 12%. Or mystic enclave, increase the magic damage of spellcaster units by 15%. You'll be able to choose these talents as you continuously beat missions and the like, and continue playing the game. I did mention earlier that there were achievements. their stats, leaderboards, and all that jazz. So all of that is really cool for a tug-of-war game. There are multiple levels. There's Spring Valley, in which you start. There's like the Wild Expanse, Forged Vale, Lonely Lands, and so on. So you're going to get a lot of playtime out of this. Again, my only concern right now with it is the lack of earnings by grinding out earlier levels. I would like to see that. Yeah, you do 1, 2, 3 star, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5-star level whenever you beat it. And in theory, you could go back and like 5-star it for a little bit more. But if you 5-starred something already, you should be able to go back to it and continuously earn something. You're not earning a ton of experience, and you're not earning any gems aside from achievements. So I would like to see that changed so that casual players can go back and just grind out earlier levels, earn the gems that they need to purchase those power-ups to get them past the tougher levels. And in my opinion, that's what needs to be done. But, like I said, pre-early access, a lot of things are coming. I recommend checking this game out. The developers, like I said, are pretty active. They responded to my game-breaking bug that I had that night, and that was impressive. Most developers don't bother, but they joined my Discord, they messaged me personally, apologized, and they took care of it right there and then. So kudos to the developers there. I just sincerely hope that they continue supporting the game with as much fervor as they have with me last night. So there you go. Take a look at this one. It's not too bad. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.